What's up, new vapors, old vapors, and soon-to-be vapors? I'm ECTO Nick, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the ECTO 1100 Vaporization Kit. We're going to start off the video with what's in the box, where I show you everything that comes inside of the box. After that, there's going to be a how-to, where I walk you through how to use everything inside of the box. At the very end, there's going to be a troubleshooting portion, where I walk you through some problems you might have when using this kit, and then some solutions. So, let's start by showing you what's in the box. So here's what comes inside your box. The two main parts of your kit are an 1100 milliamp hour ECTO battery with pass-through charging and a T8 tank. You'll also find a USB charger inside of your box. Once these parts of the kit are outside of the box, we can start with the how-to section of the video. Your battery may come in the off position. To see if it's on or off, click the button and see if a light illuminates. If no light illuminates, click your button 5 times to turn it on. The light will blink to indicate that it's turning on. Click it again, just to make sure it's on. To get the longest life out of your battery, you're going to want to fully charge it prior to first use. To charge your battery, start by unscrewing the base and set the base aside, preferably someplace where you will not lose it. Take your USB charger and put it into any USB port. Now pick up your ECTO battery again and plug the USB charger into the base of your battery. When the light turns on, that means your battery is charging. When the light turns off, that means your battery is fully charged. This is called pass-through charging and allows you to use your device while it's charging. You can always see how much battery life you have left by simply clicking the button and seeing what color illuminates. If the color is green, you have more than 80%. If the color is yellow, you have more than 10%. If the color turns red, you have less than 10% and should most likely charge your device. Prior to first use of your device, you're going to want to fill your atomizer. To do this, take your atomizer off of your battery and set your battery aside. Now flip your atomizer upside down and unscrew the base. Set the base of the atomizer aside and grab your favorite e-liquid by ECTO. Drip your e-liquid into the sides of the tank, making sure not to get any into the stem. Also, you don't want to fill past your stem, otherwise you'll see e-liquid coming out of your drip tip. Once full, take the base of your atomizer and screw it onto the bottom of the atomizer. Flip it right side up, and now take 2 to 3 dry hits. Now you're probably wondering, why am I taking these dry hits? Okay, the reason for the dry hits are to fully prime your coil. Next question you're probably going to ask me, what's priming? Inside of your coil head is wicking material. If this wicking material is not fully saturated with the e-liquid, then you're just going to get dry hits or burnt flavor out of your coil head when trying to hit your vaporizer. So you always want to make sure that it's fully primed prior to first use, just so you save both the flavor and the coil head itself. Grab your battery and put your atomizer back onto the battery. Now let your tank sit for 2 to 3 minutes just to make sure the coil is fully primed. So now your battery is finished charging. Take the charger out of your battery, grab the battery base and firmly screw it onto the bottom. And now all you have to do is hit the button and inhale. So about 3 weeks have passed, or you're beginning to taste a burnt flavor. This means you need to replace your coil head. To replace your coil head, first get replacement coil heads by ECTO. After you have your replacement coil heads, take your atomizer off of your battery. Flip your atomizer upside down and unscrew your base to reveal your coil head. Now grab your coil head with your hand and screw it counterclockwise until free of the base. Throw the old coil head away and grab a new coil head. Put it into your base and screw it clockwise until firmly seated. Grab your base and put it onto the bottom of your tank. If you want to change your flavor, you would clean out your tank with water prior to replacing the coil head. Flip the atomizer right side up now and take 2 to 3 dry hits. Now replace your atomizer onto your battery and wait 2 to 3 minutes just to make sure your coil is fully primed. After that, you've replaced your coil head. Welcome to the troubleshooting portion of the video. The first thing we're going to cover is what to do if your device doesn't seem to be vaping. The first thing to check is your battery itself. To do this, simply click the button and see what color illuminates. If the color is red, you probably just have to charge your battery. If no color illuminates, you may have just turned your battery off. To turn it back on, click the button 5 times until it blinks. If you click it 5 times and no colors blink, you may have just fully discharged your battery and just need to charge it again. If your battery was charged, the next thing to do is check to make sure that your atomizer had good contact with your battery. To do this, grab your atomizer and turn it clockwise until it's firmly seated onto your battery. If your atomizer did have a firm connection with your battery, but you're still having problems, the next thing to check are the contact points. To check contact points, take your atomizer off of your battery and look at your contact points here and here to see if you see anything. If you see any liquid or any debris, grab a paper towel and clean out the contact points till they are both clean and dry. Once the contact points are clean and dry, replace the atomizer onto the battery and again try to vape. If your contact points were clean but you're still having an issue, the next thing to make sure is that your coil head is firmly seated into your atomizer. To do this, take your atomizer off of your battery and flip it upside down. Take the base off of your atomizer and look at your coil head. Grab your coil head with your hand and turn it clockwise to make sure it's firmly seated into the base of the atomizer. Return the base onto the atomizer. Put the atomizer back onto the battery and again try to vape. If none of these solutions worked, you most likely have a coil head that just went bad. Replace it as shown in the how-to section of this video and you're good to go. The next issue we're going to cover is what to do if your atomizer seems to be gurgling. Gurgling is what happens when your coil head takes on too much liquid. To solve this issue, take your atomizer off of your battery, grab a paper towel, and put the tip of your atomizer in the paper towel. Now blow from the bottom of your atomizer into the paper towel. Now all you have to do is replace your atomizer back onto your battery, and you should be good to go. The last issue we're going to cover is the handling and care of your vaporizing kit. If you always carry your vaporizer in a pocket or in a bag with heavy objects, there's a good chance you could break your atomizer connector off of your battery. And sadly, this isn't covered by warranty, so we always ask you to handle your vaporizer with care. And speaking of care, we hope you take care and enjoy your new ECTO 1100 vaporizing kit. Please visit our webpage at ectoworld.com and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ectoworld, where we will occasionally post information about new products as well as contests and deals we may have. This is Ecto Nick saying vape on, vape strong, and always vape Ecto.